This is the game everybody, no matter who they support, can be just a little bit hopeful about. Maybe it's their turn, just maybe. So blue and black, of course, very much the dress code for the day. It appears to be a 4-4-2 formation, Jim.
Well, the obvious standout in today's football in this system is that it provides you with extra presence in attack. With many shaky defences about, getting the right partnership in that department can pay rich dividends as long as there's a good early supply. So playing two strikers can be a real help to this team. I mean, 4-4-2 these days, Peter, gets a lot of criticism, but it's unfair. Any system can work if you've got the right players.
And that gets things running. Munoz. Gabriel. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. No, he's taken off it. That's really well played. And it's Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. That's good play. Danilo did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Milik. Chiesa. It's a pretty loose pass. Kim Min-jae. Good pressure. No shortage of purpose here. Chiesa. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. Munoz. Very little to choose between them, but very early days. And it's Danilo. For Valverde. Looks to bypass the midfield. Kostic. Danilo. Gently done. Well intercepted, and it certainly needed to be. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Chiesa. Great skill, that's nice. That's the throw. Tries to get it clear. No way through, so back it comes. Tries a shot! He's scored!
Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
Gol! Ha segnato al 18° minuto numero 5.
So we have our breakthrough.
And that ought to be the trigger for a really exciting and entertaining game from here on.
Kim Min-jae. Could be danger here. Gets away from his opponents. There's the hit! He's got a goal! again. They simply do not know what has hit them. Well, there was to be no other outcome.
Gol! Ha segnato al 21esimo minuto numero 14.
So that's 2 now without reply.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Valverde, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Isak. Locatelli. Bonucci.
Inter really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
No, he's had it. Milik! Oh, what a wonderful stop!
Well, as Tesco, Peter, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
Poor pass that, sloppy. Threads one in, and that has left him in a heap. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. And he has shown him a yellow card. Gets his head to it! Oh, what a lovely delivery. It deserved better.
Well, by crossing the ball so quickly, I think this defence just can't get set to deal with it. I think deserved a better outcome than what we saw, but worth exploring more.
Messi. Kim Min-jae. Gabriel. For Valverde. Milik. Kostic. Oh, good take in a good area. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner. Defending of the desperate. He's had a shot! Inter Milan can counter promptly here. Fiddles it through. No luck with that dink over the top. Kostic. Locatelli, who has made his impact already. Kostic. They're back in possession and ready. Decent hit! And that's caused a worry or two. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And it's Rabiot.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di recupero.
Well, that's clear-cut. It's a free kick. It's anyone's ball now. Quadrado. Can he get onto this? Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. That's going to go a long way. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Valverde knocks it away. Played back in. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Reflections on the first half?
Yeah, chins have dropped, heads are down, and half-time couldn't have come at a better time.
Il primo tempo è andato, una partenza difficile, ma non ci faremo scoraggiare, vero?
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip up and concede another. The next goal becomes crucial.
And that is out and behind. It's a good block. Punched away. He's having a go. Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
They've played it short. And out it comes again. Chiesa! And he's there to make a great save.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
Valverde is there to heave it away. Here's the and a header! Smashing delivery, just didn't do enough with it.
Yeah, it's very well timed. A delivery like that with the right amount of pace and whip can be a nightmare to defend against.
Kostic. Danilo. And it's Rabiot. Locatelli. It's a pretty loose pass. Oh, can he get onto this? Musiala. Thinks one through. Kostic. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Gabriel.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è di 80.314 spettatori.
And he's on his way! He's one-on-one! Can he finish? It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. He's got away with one there.
Attenzione, un cambio.
Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur. Danilo. And it's Rabiot. Milik.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Pressure already building up here. Valverde. And it's Messi. Whistle's gone, that's foul.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 11. Viene sostituito con il numero 19.
A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. Defending of the desperate variety. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Rabiot. And it's a crossfield ball towards the other flank. And Locatelli. Milik. Played out to the left flank. Valverde. Sends it forward. Gnabry chasing after it. Rabiot. Chiesa. Knocks it out wide. Into the box. De Gea is there to take. Messi. Defenders on the back foot. Floated through. Nice ball, and he's in here. Here comes the corner.
Sostituzione per l'Inter.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Lascia il campo per il...
And it's hoisted clear.
Attenzione, una sostituzione.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Chiesa. For Kostic. Bout of passing here, really easy on the... Chiesa! He's missed, but not by that far.
Well, that's confidence for you. Distance doesn't even bother him.
Inter Milan making another change here. Drogba getting the call here in what can be interpreted as a clear show of intent.
Well, this could lead to the injection of energy that might disrupt the rhythm of their opponents.
Time and again they are repelled. 5 minutes to add. Locatelli. Quadrado. And it's Pogba. Oh, good spread. Musiala. Hakimi. Drogba is onto it in a flash. Pedri. And that's it. Well, much worthy industry, but that alone simply not enough. They are beaten by the better side. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Inter simply forgot to turn up with an attack, Peter, and that lack of cutting edge could possibly turn into something more serious for them.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.
Ma sapremo rifarci. Le sconfitte non fanno altro che renderci più forti. Signore e signori, vi invitiamo caldamente a contribuire all'iniziativa Un Gol per la Vita, presentandovi agli stand appositi.
The opening day of the competition accompanied by all the regular hope and expectation. The entrants start together on the same line. Everybody has nothing. Previous editions of this competition have provided so much drama down the years, so much romance as well. This year's vintage will no doubt do the same. You can sense that extra spring expectancy in everybody's step, even those of the officials, so let us hope that it lives up to billing. The colours of the Nerazzurri prevalent all around us. This is the Giuseppe Meazza, as we all remember it. And already we're underway here. He's a sharp little ball here. It's a good run down the right. And that has left him in a heap. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. No joy with the long ball that time. Musiala. Gabriel. It is early, but the game hasn't yet sparked into life. Kim Min-jae. Early ball out from the back. And the pass is intercepted. Moved on forwards. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. Gabriel. Good pressure. No shortage of purpose here.
It's not the game we were hoping for, Peter. I think both of these keepers could text about their respective uninvolvement.
No luck with that dink over the top. And here's the chance to counter. Great defending, strong and determined. Messi. Inter Milan trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. Oh, he's burst through. Shapes to shoot. It's in.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
Gol! Ha segnato al 23esimo minuto numero 20.
So the deadlock broken by the underdogs. Danilo, forwards and with intent. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Musiala, looking for the runner. He's had a shot! And yes, it's there! And the lead lost no time at all.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
Oh, high-quality goal, lovely first touch, sumptuous second.
Gol per l'Inter. Ha segnato al 26esimo minuto numero 7.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Now the counter. And it's Messi. Kim Min-jae. Chance to break. Oh, the ball's run loose here. And it's been taken straight back. Valverde looking to break out here. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Musiala, room for a shot. Oh, that's a fine challenge. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. The pass has gone astray. Danilo. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Now the finish! And that has been clubbed away. Takes on his marker. Well, the crowd clearly like what they just saw. Some real no-nonsense defending. Now it's Messi. Valverde. And there's the end of the first half. Well, it has been an even contest, as the scoreline suggests, and it has been more than decent to watch. So, your views on the first half?
Yeah, I think they'll be happy with that scoreline. I just hope the second half is as good as the first. It's been pulsating stuff.
Inter Milan head into the dressing room after a half in which we've seen 2 goals, 1 each, and the game right on edge. So once again, we're underway. Nice little ball through. Kim Min-jae. Munoz. Kim Min-jae. And Danilo. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. A real chance to break. Munoz. And it's Messi. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. So, what can they make of this? No, he's taken off it, that's really well played. Now, looking to orchestrate a counter. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Keeper's dealt with that. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è di 80.607 spettatori.
Valverde, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Now, who's going to be first to this? Danilo. Oh, can he get onto this? And that could set him on his way. Messi. Cleared without complication.
Yeah, that works for me. The denial.
That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it.
Cambio di giocatori.
Pass just lacking in accuracy. Lovely ball into space. He could be in here. And Messi! Decent enough try.
Messi really looked as though he had chosen correctly then, and yet we quickly realised he hadn't.
And it's played forward. Musiala. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Floated up and over. Defending of the desperate variety. And he can clear it away. And now the breakaway. Fiddles it through. Musiala. He's in acres of space here. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 10. Messi. Numero 2. Danilo.
It's going to be another corner, I think.
Il numero 14.
So there's going to be another change here.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
Inter showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
Out of play for a throw. Inter Milan making another change here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it. Now,
Up to meet it! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
well, maybe the tension around this game played a part in that, because he should have put them ahead then.
Lobbed in behind. Away from immediate danger. That's a good ball played into space. That's a corner kick. They've played it short. And the cutback. And he just whacks it away.
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
Goretzka.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer, and quickly.
He's got away. He's had a hit! And he's there to get it away. Pedri.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern...
Goes in for the header! And he's done it! And look who gets the final say!
And it's certainly no fluke when you see a player of his calibre manufacture a goal that will surely seal the deal on this contest. Brilliant instinct and great timing by such a clever operator.
Utterly unsophisticated, but stuck away with unashamed certainty.
Well, when you get service like that into the box, you can't go wrong.
Gol per l'Inter. Ha segnato al 90° minuto. Numero 11.
Having turned the game on its head, now can they hold out?
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for another, so we can't be too presumptuous yet.
Four extra minutes added on. Gabriel, keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. It's an inviting looking ball, that. That's been cut out, well played. And the keeper's got it again. And that's it. Inter Milan, winners after an absolutely outstanding game. Fabulous drama as they dragged it back from behind, made it happen and won. Isaac claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very...